Welcome to another episode of RideShare RoadTalk, Conversations in Motion, a podcast where we create unfiltered talk space that examines the meaningful lives of my passengers while engaging in personal and topical discussions. I'm your host and driver, John Fondas, and we're cruising the streets of Washington, D.C. Buckle up. Let's drive. Hey there. How you doing?
Holly.
Come on in.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Tim.
What are you guys into tonight? Anything fun and exciting?
A concert.
Cool. What concert?
Georgia Smith.
I'm old. Dial me into that.
She did a really good Tiny Desk concert
Oh,
with NPR like 2 years ago.
okay.
And she's a Brit, so she came across the pond.
Well, there we go.
Check her out.
Excellent. Cool.
We had to cancel a recent concert that we were going to at the same place, so we were just like, what should we go to? Like,
All
what is
right. Where's it happening?
Anthem.
Yeah, love that place.
We've never been.
supposed
Oh
to-
my God, I won't spoil it for you.
It's cool, right? Everyone says it's a great venue.
I'm not going to spoil it.
We're supposed to go see a comedian named Tom Segura there.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with him.
And I had to very annoyingly work, so we couldn't even go. So
No, you're going now, so
Going now, yeah.
enjoy it. Excellent. I'm going to Anthem. I'm trying to go to Anthem next Friday for a concert, and my son's coming back into town, and it's sold out. But like the aftermarkets are so expensive, it's like, bro, I can't spend like $800 on
What are
two
you trying
tickets.
to go
Dream
see?
Theater. It's like a Prague
I've heard of them.
metal band.
Yeah. Okay.
Just
Tick Pick is I found that recently, and there's no, I don't know how it compares, but there's no fees.
okay. So they roll everything in.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it is theoretically a little bit on the cheap side.
Yeah.
That's how they, make
Okay.
some volume there, but I don't know. It's what I've been using because it even just feel like whenever you get tickets and it's like a 20% fee,
Fees or like-
it just makes me
It's-
feel bad.
It's
about
crazy. I
purchase.
mean, with all the craziness going on in DC, right? You think the one thing that actually needs some kind of oversight and regulation would be the ticket market resale, because
Yeah, wasn't Taylor Swift supposed to fix that? What happened?
she was supposed to help Kamala Harris get elected too. So I don't know how that worked.
Louis C.K. stopped doing that before everything when he was like at his height and had just like wouldn't allow secondary tickets. I don't know how he would prevent it, but he could only buy it from his site and had like a specific barcode or something like that. So you couldn't actually, if it resold them, it would like void the ticket so that he could only charge. It would only be like, $60 or whatever and
Yeah.
affordable instead of like getting gouged by
Um,
all the ticket resales.
Foo Fighters tried that a bunch.
Yeah.
And it's not a name drop. Like when Anthem first opened, the very first show, they christened the place, and my wife and I were fortunate enough to get tickets.
Nice.
And it was like, I don't know how we did it. It was like a miracle. But it was so locked down. Like there was like language about prosecution and all this stuff because they did not want aftermarkets, because it would have been
Yeah.
just insanity what they could have charged aftermarket for those seats. There's
It's
only
cool of them.
Yeah. But I think, the luxury of being that big of an artist that you have that kind of latitude and control to do that.
Yeah.
I think if people actually knew what happened behind the curtains with promoters like Live Nation and what's the other one? And Ticketmaster to an extent, like how much of a cut they get versus what the artist gets,
Right.
Yeah.
it would be like a riot. Yeah, there's always the middleman is what really, right?
Yeah.
That corrupts the enjoyment or the event.
If you're getting some, like if Ticketmaster is giving you some good service, like, but it's just they're just in the way.
It's just a
in terms of-
gouge for sure. I was very fortunate enough to go to Scotland to play golf at St. Andrews. I went twice. And, layperson knowledge, it's a very hard tee time to get. And so a lot of people will use these tour providers.
Yeah. Like
Huge
Totally.
markup. I mean, it's an expensive trip anyways. But you're talking like $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 markups on top of, errors never included. And it's a bucket list. So if you're
Yeah.
passionate about golf, you'll do it once if you can.
my coworker, my boss, last year went and did
Yeah.
that with all of his golf buddies.
Yeah, it's a thing for sure. And so, but I was determined not to do that. And I built the whole thing by myself. And I found out there was like this, well, it's not secret anymore, but there was a clandestine lottery that you would enter. at a certain time of the year, and they would give you like the dates that are totally busy, don't bother, and they would give you these open dates, and then they'd give you 3 different weeks in which to choose. And first time, got it.
Is it like you're kind of like luck of whatever you put in for? If it's like gone, it's gone.
It's like, hey,
preference
of these 3 weeks, they're going to try to get you a tee time somewhere.
Okay.
On the old course. They do an old course plus 1, the other courses on property. And it was very reasonable. I mean, forget the exchange rate. You know, I think and this was pre-COVID by a year. So it was maybe $500 for that. And then airfare, I was getting people there coach for like $700 or $800. So when you do the math, it's like, and if you're frugal, you know, $2,000 all in for a week in St. Andrews with nothing.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
So there you go. And counterparts are paying 5 to 7. So hopefully you won't get fleeced that bad tonight.
I think we used this one. I think is Tick Pick, right? Did you get these?
No.
Just get them at Anthem.
You guys from DC originally, or where's home?
I am.
Cool.
Washington County.
Yeah, I could kind of claim that too. You know, the DMV. I grew up in near Rockville. And
We'll accept you.
thanks. So you DC proper is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh boy, you're like a unicorn then.
When I first came down here, I was like, "Oh, we'll move to Virginia." Maybe I grew up in Connecticut, but I was moving down out here later, and just like, "Oh, maybe Virginia's pretty nice." She's like, "No, you're moving to DC." DC, and all of her friends are from DC, so it's. I didn't even realize that it's how rare it was until.
Yeah, I mean, neither did I, because I was like, "No, we're all still here."
I got nothing for Virginia, man. I'm just telling you. Between the traffic and everything else, it's like, don't bother.
It really is.
I do think if I had to, I would go Maryland before Virginia.
Oh, you'd have to.
Yeah.
Except
I like Maryland. I don't know what there's.
I get way too lost in Virginia. I probably get just as lost in Maryland, but
The wineries, I like that, but beyond that, it's I don't know.
Where in Connecticut from?
Fairfield County. It's called Trumbull. It's 1989 Little League World Series champs.
Okay.
Big deal.
Give me a guidepost. Where is that going to be near?
Bridgeport, Fairfield. It's like the southern. It's like an hour outside of New York City. It's like on the
Okay.
southern. If you know the shape of Connecticut,
Yeah.
it's like a rectangle with a little thing on the front. It's like where that little piece on the front like meets the big rectangle. So it's very close to New York City. And
Who knew we were doing geometry tonight?
I don't know how to describe
Okay,
it.
that's
The
cool.
more people that I feel like I just mentioned it to our babysitter 2 seconds ago, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I grew up she lives like 20 minutes from there."
When my oldest son was in the football orbit for college and stuff, we went up to a camp at Yale, and he also went and looked at some other smaller school up there, and it was kind of like a cattle thing. There wasn't any real interest, but we just went for the experience, you know. But we happened into Old Saybrook.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Really cool little town.
There's a lot of cool little
And there's
cool little New
this
England
bright yellow, kind of like colonial looking hotel on the water, and the food was great.
Yeah, that's a lot. There's a lot of just like the food is always pretty solid. There's tons of Italians up there. That's your thing. But there's a lot of little like water towns like in Guilford and all that area.
Yeah.
That's kind of near where we don't live on the water, but it's pretty close, and there's a ton of like the beaches suck, but it's nice to kind of have that backdrop.
do they suck because they're like
On the Long Island Sound, so they're like the water's
like
not great.
stony versus like sand or just dirty water, cold?
More of like cold, dirty water. Not dirty water, but like you can go in it and it's not like a health problem. It's just not like crystal beautiful.
Right, like there's not.
And there's not like surf. It's the it's like a Long Island. It's like a river or not a river. Like it's a sound that you just like. It's between New York and Connecticut, and it's just like commercial shipping.
To the beach in Connecticut.
Yeah, no, I don't think I have.
I don't think it's like Rehoboth or Bethany or Dewey Ocean City, that kind of beach.
And like north,
fine
like
sand.
Cape Cod or Rhode Island. Rhode Island beaches are really nice.
Yeah, it's pretty up there. Newport's a fun town.
Yeah, my buddy's lived up there. He went to school at Providence, and he's never come back. He's just been up in that area.
That's cool.
His family goes on vacation there every year. It's really
We did go up to Bryant. It was one of the schools that was
Yeah.
recruiting him to play football.
My mother went there.
Middle of nowhere. Like there was no town. Like if there was one bar, like with a little
The
main
library?
street, I would be like, cool, bro, go. But there was, how do you tell a 18-year-old kid like, hey,
Yeah.
here you go? He's like, yeah, this.
That little bar might be called the library because my mom always loves us to tell the story how her mom used to call her when she was in college and she'd be like, "Oh, I'm at the library," but she meant the bar. It was meant at the bar, but
I wonder if they've changed names after.
that's a
50
classic.
years?
It's a classic. It's a staple.
Yeah.
Solid little business school, from what I've learned.
Yeah.
They have really good pipelines right into Boston and New York. You know,
oh
for
yeah, that would make sense.
for the finance and business majors.
I think it is a good school. I think I applied there.
The price tag was just, it was out of control for a very small school like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like the 70 and change
Ooh.
Jesus.
before
Can't
they,
imagine
didn't
it's gonna
think
be
that
better.
was-
Well,
yeah.
Ours was, well, we went state school, so we went to the University of Delaware.
Okay, yeah.
And
yeah.
Molly, I didn't
You're
know
a blue
that
hen.
she had. You get state because DC has no state school. You get to pay state school prices.
no, you get to apply for a like
Subsidy?
a credit.
Subsidy
A
grant.
scholarship. You apply for a scholarship through DC to go to state school.
That's pretty awesome.
There's something called the Common Market Exchange. Let's say there's, 13 states that are in the exchange. If your home state doesn't have a particular major, you
And
get
if
the
wanna
other
go to a
ones.
different state school and
Uh,
swap.
And my son wound up at Tennessee. That's where he is now.
Plays football at Tennessee.
No. He's just a regular student. He flamed out. He was at Maryland, got sick, got in the portal, went to East Carolina, hated it, and said, "Dad, that's enough."
Yeah.
And so he's at Tennessee.
Well, it's probably still a really awesome experience at Tennessee.
Oh, he
As a
loves it.
student,
He absolutely
I'm sure
loves
he
it.
loves it more than
Um,
playing football. That's probably
But
tough.
for whatever reason, University of Maryland or no school in Maryland had business analytics, and Tennessee did, and it was like in state. I'm like, giddy up,
That's awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's really awesome.
see ya.
That's
That makes so much sense.
It's like 48 versus 25. Like, okay,
It's interesting that they don't have that. That
Yeah, I mean-
sounds like a very common major.
you would think. I mean, they have it now, and he was grandfathered in.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, Smith at Maryland is a very well-regarded business program, business school. So it was very shocking. Yeah, he goes to Maryland, puts all this hard work in for years, gets his opportunity to go to Maryland, and then ding dong makes out with a girl and gets mono,
Oh,
like literally right in the middle of camp. And with mono, there's such a wide berth with recovery, you just don't know.
Yeah.
And the doctors couldn't clear him, and
right. Oh.
eventually he's like, dude, like, what are you doing?
What position did he play?
He was a long snapper.
Nice. My friend was this long snapper for Delaware.
Yeah.
He was just really good at that, and just
It tell you, man, it's a little more prevalent now, but like 5 to 10 years ago, you could have you stealing scholarships if you're a long snapper.
yeah, he just didn't want to. My friend stopped because he got drug tested and was like, I want to party. Like, I don't want to be on long snapper. Like, he was getting like a very minimal scholarship that didn't matter so much. I
Right.
guess. So
He's
he
like,
was just
yeah.
this is not worth it. Like, he was trying to do everything.
It's a lot of hard work, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't
Even when
matter
you're like
if
you're playing like a few snaps a game, but
you
know,
still have to. Do you have to
Show
work
up
out?
for practice.
every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Do it all.
Yeah.
Showing up to study balls and
Yeah.
it's a lot of time.
It's one of those positions that no one knows or cares about until there's a muff.
Yes, exactly.
Um,
you don't
but-
want to hear the name.
The joke is, and I've seen it firsthand, it's like, you get all these guys, the skills guys. And how do you do that? I mean, these guys were throwing the ball 15 yards between their legs in like less than a second.
I know, and it's like it's 4 or 5 a game, and
Yeah. But the physics of that, like, he was good, but he wasn't like a superstar good. But he would throw like from 14 yards, he would snap like 0.68, 0.69.
it's pretty ridiculous.
Like, I can't throw a regular pass as a quarterback.
Not that accurately.
No, I can't throw it that fast. You can't.
Yeah,
So it was fascinating to watch that.
that's pretty cool. Though.
Yeah. How long ago was your friend at Delaware? How long ago was that?
He graduated in 2010, so
Oh, okay.
15 years ago.
I got you.
He actually had a kid today, so long enough for
Wow.
a
Okay.
lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was on the he was on the team for the first like year, and it was always just like what.
So he was playing with Joe Flacco.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
fun.
Joe
Before
Flacco.
the Super Bowl, all
Nice.
the fun stuff.
Yeah.
That's the claim of like Delaware football is not that great, but
They do have two.
we got to go there the year that Flacco was
That's-
starting
It
to
was
shine.
his senior
I beg
year.
your pardon. That's quarterback you.
Yeah. And him and Rich Gannon, Delaware is of a very small number of schools that have 2 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks.
See? There you go. I think it's so amazing what they've done down here with the
It really
development.
is.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's insane.
We walked when the All-Star game was here from like over here all the way to the
Yeah.
stadium.
Yeah.
I assumed, I guess I knew we could do that before, but it was what was over here before they built all this.
Oh, nothing. It was
Just
a
shitty.
very rundown.
Yeah.
There was
That's my memory.
the open air kind of seafood market was there. It still is, which is cool. And everything else was like just weird. There's like a little tiny marina.
That's still there too, right? Like it's an actual,
Yeah,
like,
they built it
fishing-
back up. But it was like just weird, like Motel 6, weird Admiral's Inn, just weird third tier.
And now there's like the most expensive real estate.
Yeah.
And
They,
did they do the second part? Or was there like a phase 2 happening?
Yeah, I think it's like done
We used to. When did we used to be down here all the time?
now.
2004.
2015, like when I had like softball games and stuff.
No, when it kind of it wasn't even built up then. That was like 3 years after I got here.
are you guys heading straight in? Are you going to eat something down here?
I think we're gonna go straight in.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, wherever it's safe to pull over. I know this is like
No. This
down
is
here.
this will be
There
cool.
you go, man. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Guys, enjoy the venue.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
It's nice talking to you.
Absolutely.
Have a good one.
Good luck with the tickets for next week.
Yeah, I got to figure something out for sure. Take care now. Thank you for listening to this episode of RideShare RoadTalk. If you've enjoyed what you've heard, we'd love for you to review the podcast on your favorite listening platform like Apple or Spotify. Your support helps us so much, and don't forget to reach out on Instagram with your feedback or topic suggestions. Until next time, let's drive.